Good morning, students. In 12th standard computer science, we have completed chapter 14. Now, in today's class, we are going to see about chapter 15, data manipulation through SQL. What is SQL? Structured Query Language. This language is used to work with the database. You can add some record, you can delete some record and all. In SQL, how to create a table, how to work with the database, we have seen in the previous classes. Now in today's class, what we are going to see, we are going to see a separate software called SQLite. In SQLite software, how to use the SQL commands. About that, we are going to discuss deeply in this lesson. Introduction to SQLite, we are going to discuss. Next, how to create the database, how to create the table, and how to add the records with that. Very simple thing. What we studied in SQL, the same thing, little bit change in the commands. About that, we are going to discuss in this lesson. Next, let us start. What is SQLite? SQLite is a simple relational DBMS, database management system software. It is one of the RDBMS software, and here it saves the data in regular data files or in the internal memory of the system. First, why we are using the database? Database is a repository collection of related data. I mean, large number of records can be stored in a database. For example, if you take school, the school has a lot of details to store. For that, we are using the DBMS software. In that, I am storing all the students' records, all the teachers' records, etc. So here, SQLite is also one of the RDBMS software. It is used to work with the database. Now, in SQL, through SQLite, through SQL command, we can give the commands. It can be, now, when you take MS Access and all, it can be used separately. Now, this SQLite can be embedded with MySQL or Oracle. It can be used with MySQL or Oracle. Along with that, you can use this SQLite. That's all. So, SQLite is a simple RDBMS. Here, it can be used, it can be embedded with SQLite or, MySQL or Oracle. That's all. Next, how to use the SQLite. There are 3 steps are there to use the SQLite. First one, import SQLite 3. I am going to use SQLite 3, so I am importing that one. Next, create a connection using connect method. Here connect method is there, which is used to connect the database. CONNECT, connect is a method. Within the method, I am going to connect the database. Here, for this connect method, I am passing the name of the database file as a parameter. So, connect method is used to connect the database name what you have given within a bracket. That's all. And third one, set the cursor object. Cursor equal to connection.cursor. Here, the cursor is the important thing. It can traverse through the records. To go to the previous record, to go to the next record, we are using the object called cursor. So, cursor object, cursor, how can you set the cursor object? Cursor equal to connection.cursor. So, in connection, I am connecting one database. In the database, to traverse the records, I am using an object called cursor. That's all. So, 3 steps. You are importing SQLite 3. You are connecting the name of the database, and you are traversing the records in the database through cursor. That's all. Next, in SQLite, how to use the SQL command. For that, some syntax is there. SQL command equal to SQL statement. Within a double quotes, you can give the statement. That's all. This can be executed separately. Next, how to create the database. Very simple. First step, initially in database DBMS, the very first work is what? How to create the database. So for that, how can you create? Now we'll see. Import SQLite 3 connection is equal to SQLite 3 dot connect example.db is nothing but example database. I am connecting through the connection method. Next, cursor is equal to connection.cursor. So now I am assigning the cursor like connection.cursor so that it can traverse through the example database. Next, how to create the table. What we studied in SQL, the same command you can use it in here SQLite also. So now for creating the table, you can give create table student is the name of the table, and within a bracket field name space data type. Roll number is a field name space data type primary key. Sorry, integer. This integer is a data type that I set as a primary key. Roll number integer as a primary key, and student name I can give it as varchar of 20. 20 characters you can give. Possible. Next, character grade of 1. Grade refers to any grade A, B, C, D. One letter you can give. So I have given character of 1. Then gender. Gender refers male or female. So for this also only one character I need. So I have given data type character of 1. Next, date of birth, date. So here date of birth I am going to give field name. For that I can give the data type as date. That's all. So now how to execute these command in SQLite? You can give like this: SQL command equal to, you can repeat the same, create table student, within a bracket you can give all the field name space data type. That's all. So it is a way how to create the table. Next, and here one specialty I have to say. What do you mean by primary key? Primary key is used to uniquely identify a record. In the database lesson you might have studied about it. To identify the record fastly, uniquely, we are using primary key. By saying the primary key value, immediately we can take out the records. That is called primary key. So now, what is integer primary key? What will happen here? Suppose consider here in this example, I have given roll number as a primary key. So when I am giving primary key, the values will not get repeated. It is possible that one student has only one unique number. It should not get repeated. So for that type of field name I can set as a primary key. So now what is integer primary key? When null value is assigned to that field, it will be automatically converted into an integer which will one larger than the highest value so far used in the column. What is the meaning of it? Just consider in the table I have given the last record roll number as 7, for example. For the next record, when I am giving the value as null, for 8th record roll number null I am giving, what will happen here? It will not be it will not be stored the value null. Instead of that, it will increase 1 with the previous roll number value. What I have given 7, so for this it will be displayed as 8. It is a concept. Suppose I am not giving any value, I am taking the first record. For the first record I am giving 0. What will happen here? It won't take it as 0, it will increase 1 and start with 1. That's all. If the table is empty, the value 1 will be used. It is what integer primary key. How to add the records? How to add the records? It is an important thing. First, whenever we are using SQLite, the first one is what? How to create the database. Next, how to create the table. The next work is what? How can you add the record? That's all. Now, initially you are creating one database. In the database, you are creating the table. And within the table, you are adding the records. For that, what is the procedure? About that, let us see. As usual, SQLite 3. Next, connection is equal to SQLite 3.connect example.database and cursor equal to connection.cursor. That's all. These 3 lines are essential. Next, I am going to create a table student. So I have given cursor dot execute drop table student. What is the use of drop? The table will be deleted. Drop table student. Suppose initially already if you create a table with some records, I am going to start freshly, so I can give cursor dot execute. It is an important thing to execute the SQL command. Cursor dot execute drop table student. The table will be deleted. Next, I am going to create a new table. So once again, SQL command equal to create table student. You write all the fields and data type. The same previously we have seen the same thing. You can close it bracket and after that semicolon, and it can be given within 3 double quotes. 3 pair of double quotes. That's all. So SQL command equal to create table student I have given. To execute these command, I can give another statement called cursor.execute SQL command. To execute these SQL command, I am using a statement cursor.execute SQL command. After all the command you have given, you have to execute the command. To execute the command, we are using a statement cursor.execute. So cursor.execute SQL command. That's all. Next, what is the next line? SQL command equal to. Now I am going to see how to add the records. For adding the record, there is some procedure is there. First you have to give a table name and field name, then values. That's all. So SQL command is equal to insert into student. I am going to insert my record into a table student. What are the field name I have given? You repeat the same. Roll number. Here no need to give the data type. Roll number, name, serial name, student name, grade, gender, date of birth I have given. For this values I should give. So you can use the word values. For roll number you can use some value. Here I have given null. So what will happen? It will start with 1. Next is student name. I am giving some name with double quotes. Next grade. You can give any grade. Gender, male or female, and then date of birth. Some values I can give 2001 year, 12 and 12 I have given. This is what date. Now this is a SQL command I have given. So to execute these command I can use another statement called cursor.execute SQL command. That's all. So remember students, it's very important thing. In SQL command is equal to you are giving command. How to run the command, how to execute the command. For that I am giving a separate line cursor.execute SQL command. So what you have given in SQL command will be executed through this statement. Cursor.execute within a bracket you can give the SQL command. Before the previous line in SQL command you can give the statement. That's all. So now initially I have in the first 3 steps I am creating the database. Next I am or suppose if the table already exists, I want to delete that, so I can give drop table. Next I am creating the new table. SQL command is equal to that create table student. Now to run that particular statement, you can use a cursor.execute SQL command. That's all. Next once again suppose I am going to add, so SQL command equal to insert into table. You can give field name and values. Field name and values. Now one database I have created, one table I have created, I have entered the records also. Next cursor.execute SQL command. To run all these statements you can use execute statement. Cursor.execute SQL command. Next up to this we are doing many things in SQL, like you are creating the database, you are creating the table, everything. Here for saving the work, what you did in SQLite, how to save that? For that we are using a separate line called connection.commit. Commit means it will save the changes. It's a very essential thing. After completing all the work you should save that using connection.commit. It will be saved. Commit is important thing to save the changes. So what are the things you are doing? You have to save that using commit. Then after saved you have to close it. So connection.close. The work will be closed. The table, everything will be closed. And that's all about it. And for our understanding, we have given print a student table. It will be printed. If you want to give the message, you can give like this. Student table will be created. That's all. Once again, I can say first how to create the database, 3 lines. How to create the table, you can give SQL command equal to that one. And to run that particular command, you can use execute. After all the commands you are giving, you have to use a cursor.execute. Cursor.execute SQL command, that's all. So next what we have seen, how to add the records. Insert into a table name, then what is the field name and field name values you can give. Next, to save the changes, we can use connection.commit to save it, and to close it, connection.close. And for our understanding, if you want, you can give the message. That's all. This is what, how can you add the records in a table in SQLite. So that's all, children. In today's class, I'm not moving very fastly. Just listen carefully. What are the work we are doing in each and every class? It's very essential for you. If you are thorough with the lesson, you can understand the concept and you can try it in lab later. So now in this class we have seen 4 items. What is SQLite, how to create the database, and how to create the table, and in that how to add the records. About that we have seen in this lesson. Children, it's very easy and important lesson. Understand the concept one by one. How in the DBMS software, what is the first work? Creating the database. And after that, creating the table, like that. Each and every option you should know thoroughly. See this video again and again. You can get that clear idea. Thank you, children. Next, we can see in next class.